What's up, guys? Welcome back to the lounge. It's Smoke Ganja coming to you live from the world famous Ganja Lounge here in the United States for a brand new episode of High Score. Here's your host, me, Smoke Ganja. Oh. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the lounge. We're back playing a new game that just came out less than a minute ago. Here we go. It's Alan Wake 2 for the PlayStation 5, guys. We got it. They gave it to us. No, they didn't. I had to buy it. Either way, we're playing it. Let's go. Alright, we got SDR enables. Alright, we're gonna do HDR, of course. No, right now, bring that back, bring that back, okay, bring that back, brightness of UI. Whatever, I'm just gonna leave it at 52. English, subtitles, yes. Performance quality. I'm gonna go with quality. Game. I didn't see any trophies. Well, we have to do it on the hard, so we're just gonna do normal. We are just gonna do normal because ain't nobody got time to be doing all that hard shit unless you have to. And I had to do it. I switched it over on Assassin's Creed because we ain't got time for that shit, like I said. If it was my first playthrough of that game, maybe, possibly. But I got lots of other games I gotta get into. Lots of other shit I gotta do. And I ain't got no time. Alright.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
The fuck am I staring at? I thought the game froze or something.
This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Playing this fat man. Is he hanging dong? Oh, it's all blacked out. Got a massive bush. look around.
Can you hear me?
What's wrong with him?
Come on, we should go.
Oh, where'd he gone?
Who is this guy? Oh, now I can sprint. What am I supposed to do? Like the timing way? Like first game? Title? A lot sooner than Assassin's Creed, I'll tell you that.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
They both take a sip of the coffee.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Take a bong rip, guys. Cheers.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear. I'll check out that map.
Invitation, Part 1.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Nightmare territory. This is our second trophy.
I think
Pick
I hear
up
someone.
a map.
Could be our deputy.
I can...
Ah. Let me see something.
This can't be the right way.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Oh, shit.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before...
It's quite a ways. Fuck, we have to... Why did we have to park over here? Isn't this a main road right there? What the fuck? Cauldron Lake. Alan Wake is in there. Trapped in the darkness.
I need to think through the facts of the case.
You can access case board inside the mind place.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
So this is basically like her thinking space. And that's her daughter, the one that we heard on the phone. And guessing that's husband. Married to a white dude. She's doing good. Working on that credit.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Use L2 and R2 to zoom in. Use L to move the cursor, right? You are now free to navigate the case board or leave by pressing circle. What is... Okay, goals is my objectives. Get to the crime scene and meet Deputy Thornton at the general store. So, this thing right here, what we're looking at. A series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connections will help our search for the killer. It has to be Alan Wake's double. The Scratch. The Cauldron Lake. They showed him in Alan Wake, American Nightmare. Victims. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other common commonalities? Similarities, you mean? The victim was reported missing in 2010, discovered in 2012, buried in a shallow grave. Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bursting on the wrist. Or bloating, bruising on the wrist. I don't think he was in the first game. I don't think any of these guys. Percy Wolf, Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound, found in Cauldron Lake, 2018. Some organs missing, predation, state of the body does not match 8 years spent in the lake. Found 2 weeks ago, chest wound was ruled as cause of death. Tattooing on the body is ineligible. Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. Okay. Murder method. Slight difference in murders. Bloating, only common similarity in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water. Post-mortem? Is that an M? It's like a W and an M. Bruising on the wrist and legs. 2 of the victims had bruising, some from of restraint, strapped or belt down. Deep gash in the chest, heart missing. A most recent victim died of major chest trauma consistent with 2018 victim. Hard to confirm due to condition of body. All bodies experience bloating. Bloating of the corpse is indicative of drowning, but only 1 victim was found in water. Killer profile. Let's talk to someone. I don't get that. Wait, why does... I can press X on that one, not the other ones. Talk to someone. Oh, I can't pick it. Okay. I don't know what that's about. So the killer profile. Victim number 3 was covered in ineligible tattoos. A message from the killer, maybe, or their art. Post-mortem tattooing of the body. Maybe that's not tattoos. Maybe that's the darkness. The murder targets have no describable common traits. Apart from going missing in 2010, the victims have nothing apparent in common. Chest trauma resemble animal butchery technique. Killer may be a sportsman or hunter. That's all we got so far on this case. That's the only case we got so far. Still rookie.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson.
Visiting the mine place does
We're
not
just
pause the
getting
game,
started.
so be
Let's
mindful
head
of
down the hill
nearby
to the crime
threats.
scene.
Oh, it's good to know. Getting chased by like a monster, and then I go to my mindset, go to my
Hey,
special
Casey.
place.
You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective. The rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
They
I'll be back
die.
in a second.
Roger.
No item. Shoot that shit.
I need something to cut this.
It's showing my gun in the bottom right. You can use that to cut it, can't you? You dumb bitch. Shots fired. Shots fired. What we got here? First collectible. God. Sit back, relax, grab a beer, guys. Daddy's gonna do some reading to you. Chaos at Cauldron Lake. Rampage at the rental cabins. Unidentified man attacks vacationers in the dead of night. Sunday. An idyllic evening of barbecuing and late night fishing was violently disturbed Saturday as a mysterious assailant attacked park visitors, causing chaos and destruction at the cabins. The incident left 3 people injured, one of which has been admitted to the county hospital. As to whether the attacker is still at large, Bright Falls police have yet to make an official statement. Well, that's unresponsible of them, leaving local residents in a state of uncertainty. Why wouldn't they just say, yeah, he's still at large, be careful, stay inside, watch out for strangers, and yada yada yada. Witnesses to the crime were visibly shaken, one of whom stated, "One minute we were laughing and toasting some marshmallows, the next we heard screaming coming up from the cabins. We didn't know what was going on, so we called the police and started running in the opposite direction," said Kurt Mill. Another eyewitness, who preferred to remain anonymous, said, "It's like he appeared out of nowhere. Suddenly my dog starts barking his head off, and this psycho guy comes crashing through the trees. Don't think I'll ever feel safe in the forest again." A representative from the rental cabins, who chose to remain anonymous, wanted to remind customers, "Hey, if you have plans to stay in our lovely cabins later this summer, please get in touch with us, as we may need to rejigger some of the renovations based on the state of the cabin that you have rented with us." The representative went on to further remind future and potential guests of the wonderful amenities that can be found in their company's brochures on the website, which is real nice. State of art. My nephew made it, and here he's real computer whiz. Oh. What we got here? Alright, only one paragraph? I can do that. Does a hike a day keep depression away? Depression away. It might be bright, sunny July, but it's never too soon to start worrying about the gloomy months of autumn ahead. That's right. In the grand scheme of life, those dead depressing days are just around the corner. Have you been taking your vitamin D? Probably not. But for all of you thinking, there's got to be another way, there's good news. Hiking has been proven to incredibly beneficially improve your mental and emotional health. So get on out there and do it. Just don't forget a flashlight in case it gets dark, motherfuckers. Missing Doberman found on the trail. A heartfelt reunion took place this weekend when Mrs. and blah 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 blah. Smith found a phrase, we'll see the best friend, and we've got to call with her years. She said, I have asked, and I'm dreaming at least 7 or 8 at times. What's this? Missing Doberman found on. Freaking Amanda Smith was reunited with her beloved dog Coffee Bean. Coffee Bean, as the owner refers to him, has been missing. Afraid never see her best friend again. When she called her, couldn't believe my ears. She said, must have asked. I've been doing this. So actually 9 times confirmed Ranger Stevenson, the main responder for finding the wayward canine. It's rare that you get to give those kinds of calls and feel real grateful. We're got dogs dead, the cat's eating, So it felt real good to give it, even coffee, blah blah, the fur with blah 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 blah. Whole bunch of bullshit. Bright Falls' own virtual baking champ. Lit it. God damn it. Bright Falls congratulates Sally on her big win. Alright, so that's a big sales, whatever, fuck it. I guess there's like some side shit right there that doesn't even matter. Just wanted to make it look authentic. Sorry, I was taking a shit and reading the newspaper. Let's go. Starting fires is prohibited. Strange. Might be a clue. Oh yeah, the body is just right around the corner. Go underneath the fence, take a left and a right and a left, and go down the street, and take another right, and you'll see the body. So he said we gotta go
Stairs
down
are
here.
out.
Take a
You
right.
okay to jump down?
Take a left.
I'm not that old.
Take another left. Mirror Peak. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking at Lake Cauldron from the right angle. Its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. That's definitely a clue. Mirror Lake. Is this herb? This plant looks weird.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Isn't this the main road? It is. It's fucking blocked, of course. You see, we could have parked our car like right here, right? Because I'm guessing this road, you see the main road right here. So this main road connects to right here. And we parked right here. So instead of taking a left, we should have went straight. Parked right here. And by the time that we just put in, walking this whole distance, we would have already been fucking objectives.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
There goes all that evidence washing away. Drip by drip.
No, still not getting it. Try explaining it one more time.
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan?
Okay.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
General store, Cauldron Lake.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
You talking to someone?
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe
Hanging
me a
down.
coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
He does look like Hemingway,
Step 1.
the detective from
Examine
the
the
first one.
corpse.
Oh, they left the heart on the table.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You unlock your first key item. You can place it on the caseboard inside the mine place. Up on the directional allows Saga to see active clues. The key image can be selected with X and placed on the caseboard.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Placing a key item on the board begins a new line of investigation. Another body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings we're here to investigate. When a key item is placed, it will prompt a new question. Objectives are viewable at the caseboard in your goals. You are you're now free to examine the case board or leave. Investigate the crime scene.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Inside stab wound, chest cut open, heart removed.
Wasn't there another victim like that we had?
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Newly discovered clues can be placed into the open question. Well, how do I do that? Because they go away as soon as I go over them. How do I pull out the fucking photos again? I'm pressing everything. Square, X, circle, triangle, L1, R1, R2, or L2, R2, L2, R2. Pressing L3, R3. Oh, it's up on the directional. I remember. Alright.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. You can check the updated goals by pressing triangle. You are now free to examine the case board or leave. Okay. So learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. Murder watches Prev. Murder watches Prev cases, but interrupted. May find some new leads this time. Oh, murder matches previous cases, but interrupted.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about
I knew it.
15 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Clues can be discovered by speaking to people as well as examining the surroundings.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I Ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Yeah, he was an asshole.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Casey Nightingale went off. So, the victim, Nightingale. No one's heard from this guy in 13 years. Why surface now? Where's he been? Victim is Robert Nightingale, last seen Brightfall 13 years ago.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
I trust Casey's read on people. Sounds like our victim wasn't mentally stable.
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Okay. Killer, find evidence. Lots of activity here. It's unlikely our killer was working alone.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Premeditated or spontaneous? Well, they had a camera set up.
Yeah.
Looks new, brought by the killers. Why? To mount a camera, weird stuff. And he also brought some fucking beer.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
You can use profiling inside Saga's mind place to get inside the heads of suspects and victims. Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Nightingale came from Cauldron Lake.
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst mom. You're a bad mom, but not the worst mom.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Cauldron Lake. God damn, gotta go all the way over there.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Footprints.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
What does that say? Pick it up. Pick up the fucking piece of paper.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
That's
Like
Alan
a
Wake's.
manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
That's such a
Someone's been
mindfuck.
watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right.
Not the last.
This
Pick
is
up
right
the
up
first
my alley.
manuscript.
Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
I like how they read all the edits. What? He walked through a boulder? Doesn't make sense.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Everything else here.
found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of Al murder.
She's a lady from the dark. The lady that was the antagonist of the first game. There's no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its... There's no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape. And yet, there are many mysterious stories about the lake. It being gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the infections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was not one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. She then took out his heart and locked it in the box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf, or so the legend goes.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
Oh boy, I didn't know that they keep on talking even.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
So we can't even... Witch's hut. Oh, what's that? Can't even see Cauldron Lake.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
No.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
The Witch's Hut. Here lived the witch of the Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place. Where the fuck does she sleep? Friday. Midge told me today that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in the big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls? Sunday. So I told her. She said thanks. Fucking kill me. Monday. I snuck out last night again. Went to the big house by the lake instead of just watching it from here like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird is going on down there. I'm going to find out what. I'm going to go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building. Take some photos. It's gonna be epic. Hello. Looks like we got an inventory. Like Resident Evil.
Is that a lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons in the mine place. So I need 12. I only have 1. Okay. I got all my buttons mixed up.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
Welcome back, Anderson.
So we gotta get back to the body.
They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type. I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Monday, September 3rd. Some suspicious activity spotted. The fielder thought he saw movement in the bushes. Footprints around the area were found, but some were compromised by the fielder. Note to self, train the fielder. Tuesday. Nothing to report. Some animals. Regular. Wednesday. Hunters out after dark. Poachers heard some gunshots. Not one of ours. Gotta keep an eye on these people. They can get more than they bargained for out there.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Why didn't we use this fucking shortcut to get here in the first place? Let's see if there's anything down here. Off the beaten path.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation. Nice talking to you, too.
Bitches. We'll be back with a warrant.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Thank you so much. What's your face?
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
See something. Turn off film grade. Fucking film grain, get that shit off. Who even thought about putting film grain? Simulates the natural grain pattern seen in footage. Get that out of here. Um. Oh shit. What did I just do? Dodge. I'm gonna switch dodge to the flashlight. And then the flashlight, I'm gonna put to L1. What I got here?
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
We're all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
Alright.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message? I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
The rarest wildlife in the Pacific Northwest. I finally made my way to Cauldron Lake. The fence was easy to climb over with the proper gear and skills, which I thankfully possess. Next goal, spotting the rare and exclusive orange crown warbler. A little late in the season, but hopefully I can catch it before it begins its journey south. I notice intriguing behavior in the surrounding common bird life. They seem to be alarmed and swarm around the lake. No birds of prey nearby. There are some strange sounds carried on the wind, however, nothing I can recognize or explain. Getting a little concerned, I might have to find another spot somewhere safer. The sounds are getting closer. Moved inland, foliage is stunning. Must come back in fall. Had to stop and sketch this gorgeous vine maple. Just at the way the methyl high beard hangs off it. This is why trees are better than people. Speaking of people, saw some drunk guy staggering around the forest earlier, acting weird. Maybe drunk? Drugs? Kept my distance. Should probably find another spot. So annoying. After I saw that weirdo guy, decided to change spots again. Moved up the mountain a bit, found a fantastic overlook to camp at. But I'm more interested in the Alaska onion grass, invasive but edible and surprisingly tasty. Started hearing wolves or wild dogs or something like that 10 minutes ago, but they sounded wrong. Rabies, want to leave, but the sun is going down and my stupid phone is dead. Gonna hide in the tent and hope they go away. Something is really not right about this place.
Hey, Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do. Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Is there a way for me to go over? I guess not. Wait. Is there anything? Nope. A triangle? What the? What? Is that supposed to be a triangle, you mean?
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Gotta find the map.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So, I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded. But I have her Uncle Tapio on the line from Watery. Tapio, are you there? Yes. Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today? Rain. That definitely seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week? Also rain. Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest?
No!
No. Well, Deerfest is coming, rain or shine. And that parade lineup is looking dandy as ever. Yes, I like this parade because they're one float in the shape of a swan. Long neck and everything. A very large swan. Ah, so you're a fan of swans? No. Right, well, that's our time. We'll be right back after this next song by the rock and roll sensation.
Who the hell is this lady leaning on my car? Oh wait, that's not my car. Got a flat tire, bitch. Get that fixed.
I need something to cut this.
Well, well, well. What do we have here? Some lock. Discover 1 cult stash and 1 lunch box. Puts us at 5% secret stash. Fear the dark. Fear the woods. What we got? Some bullets. Take that. Looks like a med kit or something. Some more bullets. Take all that. Give me that. The roof is on fire, burning desire. Give me that. Very was higher, rolling bananas. You want to talk?
Now.
Or you too? Where's the map?
So sleepy. Just a few more days.
You have a map? Get the map. I get the map. I get the fucking map. Word. I got the map. So we're at the brain phone. So let me check this whole section out. That's where we got the chest. Show me your chest. Is this guy bothering you, miss? Everything looks up to par. Sorry, sir. We're gonna have to ask you to leave.
Good day.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Oh.
It doesn't budge.
Alright, so this is the room that we use for art. Yeah.
It won't open.
Ma'am. Did you eat a whole pizza yourself, ma'am? You got 2 slices left. FBI. FBI.
Take care.
You mean hello? Are you high, sir? Let me see your hands. One of these rooms is gonna have something, I know. Oh, so look. Cauldron Lake. Look into news and rumors. Focus on 2010. Cross-reference with old case files from New York City cult. Similarities in methodology. Part of series. Find out name of good coffee from diner. What room is this? Who's staying in this room?
I can't get through this.
Let's see. Okay, so it shows the locked doors in the place too. I like that. Why are the lights off? Sir, you gotta get your lights fixed. I won't tell you again.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
No.
Hey there.
You look suspicious.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee.
Can I not have some coffee?
Rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it at Coffee World. Get it where you can. Get it now.
Jesus, Charlie.
See you around.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, our float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
It's a nice looking float for sure.
This is
I
my
think I
first
saw
Deer Fest,
something.
so I don't know what to expect.
It'll only take a minute.
It is
I'll wait here.
the finest entertainment a town like ours has to offer. The happiest day of the year. Like Christmas, but better.
Well, I certainly hope so.
You look lost, ma'am. Is everything alright? Let me see your eyes.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the Sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
So this is the diner from the first game.
Can't believe that happened. Still feel like I'm pretty sick.
The jukebox is out of order. The poor thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over again. I'm as big of a fan of Coconut as the next person, but I mean, come on.
Down, Ed. You're not touching these rural types with me.
Rest easy, buddy.
Is that a collectible or something like that? I got a pet like 15 deers. What's that?
I need a tool to get this open.
They switched it up. In the DLC, the mirror starts, or the mirror's over here on this side.
I can't force it open. Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
so are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
What's with the attitude, you dumb bitch?
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it. The whole thing was
The fuck?
terrifying. That's all.
I bet you they found like a piece of a manuscript or something like that.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. I need to know more about the Code of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Cult goal. Who's involved? What kind of cult? If they're hiding their faces, they aren't established enough to operate openly. Connection to Deerfest? Large amounts of supplies laid out on the table. This is a lot of equipment just laying around. How long have they been out here?
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more. The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
Found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something.
Necklace.
A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
Once was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure
this is the
you're
radio
all
thing.
asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine.
Let me pack a bowl.
I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update.
But they didn't pick up.
She never responded. But I have her Uncle Tapio on the line for
Tappy, are you
Tapio,
there?
Are you there?
Yes.
Yes. Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today?
Rain.
That definitely seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week?
Rain.
Right. Care to elaborate? Any
No.
chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest? No. Well, Deerfest is coming, rain or shine. And that parade lineup is looking dandy as ever.
Yes, I like this parade because they have one float in the shape of a swan. Long neck and everything. A very large swan.
So you like swans?
So you're a fan of swans?
No. Oh, that's it. Okay. What's this? Is this a song or intro to a fucking program? Show your fear.
I'll make you
Disappear. Ear. Oh, why? Yeah, let's go.
Can you feel the closing in? I won't let you go, my friend.
Right here.
I can come. Heaven's closed for some.
Get it. Got it.
I just gotta apologize.
To who?
I took you to the final ride.
Uh-oh.
Here we are, side by side.
Yeah, me, you. Dying Light. That's the wrong game, bro.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
Well, she didn't keep it. It wouldn't have helped
Thanks.
us.
This
So
could
I
prove to
think
be
she did
helpful.
keep it.
Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Rose.
Even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you?
Sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter.
What?
That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
It's fucking weird.
Hi.
A cult murdering a man is pretty extreme. Why didn't you tell the police what you saw?
We did. We told those two idiot deputies. They didn't listen. And they wanted to throw Ed and I in jail for that murder. You know, Bright Falls is just Alabama with bigger trees.
This is my case now, and no one is throwing you in jail. If you need anything else, just come to me.
Got it. Thank you, Saga.
Trying to. Not for sale. That's where the sheriff was sitting last time. Thor and Odin used to sit right there.
So, what happened to university?
We're all good, Ed. You can ease up now.
All set. My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Yeah, no, I would.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
I swear, the fucking lighter. My lighter, I don't, I have no idea what I do with it. I like use it and then I like just throw it into the air. I'm guessing. Because it always... Give me a second. I'm gonna find this thing. Even if I have to go. There we go. Just gotta put it like in front of me. Every time I'm done using it, just put it in front. Okay. I'm like, where is it? Oh, it's in front. It has to be in front of me. Cheers, guys.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. It's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
How are you?
Where's the sheriff from the first game?
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
You guys ever hear of turning on the lights?
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Let's see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Looks like Nightingale put up a fight before they restrained him. As I suspected, it looks like something was put in there.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
And this, some kind of tattoo. It's too smudged to read.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Tattoos on body and heart. How did killers have time? Doesn't make sense. Did the killers write this on the heart? How? I can't make out what it says. Manuscript?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Isn't he like an actual actor? This guy?
No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Fuck my dad.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable.
Go! Vanished.
Chapter 1, I believe.
See the
Alright, so they gotta know something is happening fucked up, because the one guy said that he was, I just reviewing the video right now. So they found some other manuscripts, and then boom, he just disappeared. And now fucking Detective Hemingway is alive somehow. We still haven't seen Alan Wake yet. We haven't seen the main guy. I'm believing it's gonna start right now. It's gonna start with Alan Wake. That would be that would be like their best play right now if they started the next chapter of Alan Wake. Let's get right into it. Oh, nope.
He didn't have a heart. But he
Somebody's
still got up.
home. We earned a
The
trophy
page
there.
predicted
Somebody's
all
home.
of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
So we got the next trophy, complete chapter invitation. Total trophy progression, 7%.
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
Where? That's what I was looking for.
These pages are important. Breaker dropped one before he disappeared.
Yeah.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
You can read your collected manuscripts.
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
His writing definitely got better.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job, he'd be inside, waiting for her.
Alright. Cases. Cult of the Tree. See what we got. Casey. Cult of the Tree is performing rituals to create monsters. Don't have an explanation for this. How are they doing this? What the hell is going on here? Cult ritual? What is it? Text tattooed on the victim's manuscript page found inside. Writing has some significance here.
Oh.
Ango was the only victim to become a monster.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Case closed. Not a lone killer, but an organized group. The cult of the tree. This case just got much more interesting. I should open a new file, start fresh. So, Murder at the Cauldron Lake is closed. Figure out where Nightingale went. There's something else there, I guess.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
The overlap. What? These pages aren't making sense. According to the page, it sounds like Nightingale went back to the Cauldron Lake and he's a Taken. Nightingale attacked us. A corpse attacked us. I used his sensitivity to light to fight him off, but he got away. I need to hunt him down and figure out what the fuck is going on here. So, Cauldron Lake Murderers. That one is closed. This isn't a serial killer, but an organized group calling themselves the Cult of the Tree. This is a very different case now. I'll need to reassess the evidence. I should open a new case file. Should move that one all the way to the back. So the Code of the Tree goals. Where do these two clues go? Victim of cult killing became a monster. I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Need to dig into this. There must be an explanation.
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
Nightingale, only victim to become a monster. Why? His murder matched the other victims. Why didn't they become monsters too?
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
That is a classic. Unscrew the lid and then let them pour away. Hey, you need any salt on your burger?
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is.
Okay, so that's our partner, Casey, okay. Isn't that like one of the developers?
10 remaining.
10 more deers remaining.
10 remaining.
Okay.
Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon.
Unless she's crazy and she did drown.
Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
Saga, for what it's worth, I think it's important that Logan grows up seeing you did what you love, what you're great at. That will teach her so much. There will be times just like this when you question your choices there will be times like this when you question your choices, your competence, even your own sanity. When things get dark, remember to trust and love yourself as much as your father does. You won't be perfect, but I know you'll be amazing. Love you always, Mom. Can I watch some TV? I'm trying to see the map.
page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Check Nightingale at Cauldron Lake.
Can't be opened on this side.
You guys ain't gonna call in the body?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Gonna have to confiscate these pills and everything.
Crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone?
Magic's not real. Right, Mulligan?
No, Thornton. Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real.
Knew that.
Cool. The tree necklace found.
I need something to cut this.
They're a fine pair.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You've only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Jaakko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Hey Cassidy, I just found ourselves a new case. These guys are doing fucking crimes and posting them up on TV. We gotta find these motherfuckers. said fuck the government. Fuck me? Fuck me, huh? Well, fuck you. Thing up to par, guys? Yeah? What do you guys got in here?
Held here long enough.
Nothing? Alright.
Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
What do you guys have in here? Kill the Joe, make some mo. This is the third time this week I come in for late shift and there is no coffee in the machine. You take the last cup and you brew a new batch. Can you scroll down? Third annual committee outreach barbecue. Hey gang. The annual event you've all been eagerly awaiting is upon us again. The community outreach barbecue. Now I don't want to hear any grumbling. This is a valuable opportunity to connect with the community. Statistics show that officers who are well integrated with the communities they serve see lower instances of violent crime in their precinct, are more effective in their policing, and have overall better mental wellness. This is for your benefit, so take it seriously. The community voted dunk tank victim this year will be, drumroll please, Deputy Thornton. Congratulations. Looks like everyone's getting retribution for the speed trap on 12C at last. A friendly reminder that anyone out sick on that day needs to provide a written doctor's note or you'll be assigned night shift for 2 weeks. Anyone who replies all to complain about their assignment will be volunteering at the assistant for office Lightfoot's magic routine. The front desk computer and email are not to be used for personal quarrels or other unofficial business. And remember to wash your coffee mugs, assholes. Not your personal assistant. Since my numerous friends reminders about not having personal packages delivered to the station have gone unheeded from here on out, if you've seen fit to send something to the station, I will see fit to announce to the station what you have received. It is federal offense to open someone's mail. Yes, it is. It is personal offense that I need to share my desk space with your late night impulse buys. Yes, it is. You have been warned, admin. P.S. Officer Lightwood, your oil is ready for pickup. I knew Marco's beard was too soft to be natural. What brand is he using, Lucy? Sheet. I hate to break it to you, but you need to have a face capable of growing a beard to make effective use of beard oil.
According to Healthline, however, if you've never used it before, you might not be sure what it's for or how to use it. Despite the common misconception, there's no evidence beard oil makes your beard grow faster. It essentially acts as a moisturizer to keep your beard soft and the skin underneath hydrated.
Bitch, I didn't tell you what the fuck. This bitch is listening to me. This is the third time this week I come in for late shift and there is no coffee. Oh, that's where I started. Who's this lady, man? I can't tell if that's a lady or a man. She has the face of a man and tits of a fucking flat-chested lady.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
I'm at my wit's end with you!
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
What's this? This is, what's that guy's name that...
Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day?
Stan Lee.
No.
Fucking Stan Lee in jail over here.
Any idea how much paperwork it costs?
Spider-Man!
It's a lot.
Hey, Spider-Man!
You can sit here and stew for a while. Think about your life choices, buddy. Is it really worth this?
It's not opening.
I know one of you is stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them, and there's an entire row missing every day from stock. Theft is taken seriously around here. It's a sheriff's station for Pete's sake. One of these days, I'm going to catch you red-handed, and you better believe you're getting thrown out. What a disgrace you are. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sounds like you've got too much time on your hands. That's the suspect. All you have to do is compare fucking handwriting, and bada bing, bada boom, you got your fucking victim right there. Victim of taking toilet paper and getting snitched on. Hey, what are you doing in here? Hey, I'm asking you a question. What are you writing? What is that? Manuscript? Alan Wake? Is that you? Huh? Huh? Don't think I'll think that you can write yourself into a black man. All you have to do is you write in a manuscript, and there you go. You're a black man, Alan Wake. I see your bluff. Right. Continued work. Alan Wake became a black
Nightingale
man.
and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, KC?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP.
Did you really even call?
Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
What are you doing? Looking all suspicious and shit. You don't think we can see you behind the pole?
Mercado won't roll over on the issues.
Hold up, partner. The car can be used to travel between locations. We have to go back to Cauldron Lake? What are we doing?
Oh, dude.
Track Nightingale at Cauldron Lake. Alright. Cauldron Lake it is.
Rinse and repeat.
Hold up,
Clock
let me get
out,
something to
get
drink real quick.
Or maybe 3.
Boop, 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 boop. Suck on my poop. You can suck on my poop.
I don't know if coming
My
to this
poop,
town
poop,
was
poop.
best
Just
idea.
suck on my little poop, poop, poop.
Bright Falls,
Suck
bright
on my
future.
poop.
Yeah,
Poop,
right.
poop, poop. Poop, poop, poop. That's right. Poop, poop, poop. Suck on my poop, poop. That's right. My poop, poop, poop. My poop, poop, poop. My poop, poop, poop. My poop, poop. My poop, poop, poop. Boop, 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 boop. Just go ahead and suck my poop. Boop, 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 boop. Suck my poop, boop, 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 boop. Suck my poop, boop, 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 boop. Suck my poop, boop, boop.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Alright. Let me rewind real quick. So, Alex Casey. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. So, Alex Casey is a guy in Alan Wake's book. So, let's see. Alan Wake 2. A new character, Saga Anderson, who is an FBI agent, joins the adventure to solve unusual murders. Fans anticipate DLC included in photo mode and New Game Plus, called The Final Draft, paid expansion, and Night Springs, the Lake House. No, that's not what I'm looking for. her to a town of watering. She is joined by another FBI agent, Alex. Okay, so Alex Casey is the guy in the book. That's the name of the guy in the book, and of Alan Wake, or the guy in the book of Alan Wake, and um, the main character, or this guy's name. So they both have the same name. A detective and an FBI agent. Okay.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
Alright. So I'm back where we were. Let me see. That's blocked off now? Alright, so we could go that way. The way that we originally went. I feel like there is something over there if I go that way. Here, let me see. Okay.
Casey, you go ahead to the murder side. I'll catch up.
If you say so.
Don't have that yet.
The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
Okay, so this is all the same. Hold up. I got the fucking munchies. Alright. I'm done. Wait a second. Is this gonna let me go all this way? Fuck it. I might as well just go back and see if there's any dialogue. My partner.
great. This area is supposed to be close to the public.
KC. Where you at, KC?
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there.
Yep.
How are you folks doing?
Alright. What's going
Hello.
on here?
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
Aren't you the guy on TV that said fuck the government?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta, and we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. That's all for now.
You guys got in here.
What'd you find there?
Clear signs of tampering. A signal was rerouted into a transmitter that is not one of ours. I've fixed it so any alerts will come our way, but it's definitely concerning. I'll make a report for the investigations department. Leaving this here in case I'm not the next person to fix this thing. If you're reading this, check for tampering. We may want to put more secure metal casing around the whole thing so that the raccoons can't get in it anymore. Is that the same lunchbox? Yeah.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
Fancy meeting you here.
Shit, it's flooding.
Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
We've seen this symbol before.
Tree.
Yeah.
Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is. After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else.
Use your spidey sense.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radiate.
I'm guessing the flashlight doesn't damage them anymore because it doesn't have a battery. Oh wait, does it? You see a battery on the bottom. It's weird. Okay, we're gonna go to the witch's hut.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here? I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
Adjust the intensity of the controller vibration feedback during dialogue. Witchfinder Station. Oh, Nightingale's Trail.
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
You can toggle the flashlight boost to burn and to increase damage to darkness and burn through or something.
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe. Like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them. Pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle?
Has to be. On the table where Nightingale was found. This one will go to code symbols. Some kind of signature. Did they intend for this body to be discovered or just an idle carving? tree could mean witch's ladle. But what's it a threshold to? The overlap?
Is Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale.
The page was covered in a substance that my flashlight burned away. It mentions a witch's hut. Is this implying light can affect reality? Nightingale was chased off by my flashlight.
Light is the key. To stay safe. But for
Right.
something more to be revealed as well.
Bright light provides protection. Keep an eye out for more places like this. I think this page is trying to tell me where to find the fuse. It must be somewhere near the witch's hut. Footprints leading into the forest. Nightingale is inside an overlap. Witch's ladle, tree is doorway. Ritual required.
I need to find the witch's hut. This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights. The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse. This fuse is busted. This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Coffee thermos. Discover a break room. The break room is a place where you can save your progress. A quick save and a manual save. Two hours, 54 minutes. Really? Wow, yeah, we've been playing for 3 hours already. Doesn't feel like it.
Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. Witch's ladle, towering over Saga, watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign. Nightingale's heart, a cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town. But she trusted the pages. Was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first part of the ritual words, the smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory, the words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
So we gotta get the heart.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
What is the ritual? Looks like those words tattooed on the heart are part of the ritual.
To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more.
The heart. Where is it?
Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
I need to check the general store for the heart.
Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Don't forget to save often. Alright, so we gotta get to the general store. We're gonna make a left. A left. Then a right. Then a left. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Let me see. Because I got the standard edition, but I want to see. Oh, you can upgrade to deluxe edition for $20. The deluxe edition includes expansion pack, Night Springs expansion, additional story content, Lake House expansion. So they're gonna have Night Springs expansion and Lake House expansion as DLC later on. So if I get that, I'll get the DLCs for free. Nordic shotgun skin for Saga, Crimson Windbreaker for Saga, Celebrity suit for Alan, Pelimet shotgun skin for Alan, Lantern charm for Saga. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably end up getting it just for the DLC.
Christ!
The fuck was that? Toggle flashlight boost to burn through darkness surrounding enemies. Okay, we got a trophy there. Darkness coiled. Destroy darkness shield. Puts us at 10%. Now we need 90 more. I just got another trophy right there. Chase the source. Destroy a source point. Puts us at 11%. So we officially need less than 90% to get the platinum. We need 89.
The return of the nightmare!
Occultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Use painkillers. Using painkillers will allow you to heal. Painkillers are quick to consume but grant a smaller health benefit. Triangle. Do I have to? Using triangle. Using painkillers, triangle. Pressing triangle. Equipped. Heal. Felt good. Earned us another trophy. Using a healing item puts us at 13%. First enemy down. Take that. Another manuscript. Batteries. Yeah, maybe. Where is it? I can't grab it. Fuck yeah, grew bigger. Upgrade the inventory size, puts us at 14%. Check with Lady Fortuna at the counter. Lady Fortuna. Don't forget update code. Lotto, Washington. Well, it always starts with 7, so I'm guessing it's 7:23. $7:23? Nope, it was already on 7:23. New crystal ball. 7. So it's either 7:31 or 7:20. 7:31 or 7:20. Nope. $7:20? Nothing? Really? Check with Lady Fortuna at the counter. Oh, okay, so he did 7:05, 7:13, 7:17, 7:23, 7:39. $7:39, final answer. Bring it! Puts us at 16%. Find the shotgun. You can quick slot weapons from the inventory. You can also quick slot healing items and throwable weapons. Quick slot that to bam. Quick slot this to ham. Switch lock Talamam to wham. Has adhesive restores a good amount of health. And put that on gram. Alright, alright, alright. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible.
Don't you need the heart? The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror.
Sounds literary. But what does it mean?
How is this possible? Did the page do this? The words, the wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the heart, which now show me the terror. I think I walked by an abandoned general store near the murder site.
Witch's Ladle, towering over Saga, watching her.
Tower.
Saga edged toward the broken door, her gun ready, flashlight aimed ahead. Nightingale said it would be here. The Cauldron Lake General Store was overgrown, left to rot. Saga thought about the cult of the tree. They had been here, waiting, planning a gruesome ritual murder. Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store, like it was just another late-night poker game. Saga stepped closer to the door. Had the animal broken it? There was a loud crash. Saga found herself face to face with a cultist, a hulking figure in a raincoat. We watch in the night. Wild eyes behind a plastic deer mask, an axe in his raised hand. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too, Nightingale. Was, but wasn't a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap.
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Nope, you read it on a page.
And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense. Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're Taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
Witch's Ladle. Have I been to this campsite yet? Feels like there should have been something there. UFOs and You, the ultimate guide to spotting unidentified objects. I tell you what, guy, just look up. Writing this down in case it happens again and I forget. I got that feeling again. It hit me suddenly at 1:15 a.m. after I'd finished my Alma on the porch of the trailer. I got in the car and I drove, chasing it. Starry night, not much moon. As expected, it led me past Bright Falls to Cauldron Lake. I tried to find the right spot, the right emotion, the right thought, the combination to have it all aligned to make it happen. Terrified it would. It didn't. Not this time. Frustrated but relieved. I scanned the sky for the shapes, the objects, nothing. But when I blinked repeatedly, I think I saw the after image of an octagon. It faded fast. When I got ready to drive back, I felt someone watching me. Here, but not here. It's him. I know it is. Does he know I'm getting close? I'm on the right track. I was right to come back to Bright Falls. How do you like the knitting, hero? I had it made just for you. Getting dark. Which is later.
For some ritual murder!
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch.
Now show me the tail. not gonna tell your partner. Hey, I'm walking into the tree.
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey!
Yep, you see?
Casey,
You waited
can you
until
read
you
me?
got into the tree. Dumb fuck.
Okay,
You're
so
the dumb fuck.
going in solo.
And I don't got a map.
Logan? Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
I wonder. Oh, that was a collectible, maybe.
Please help me.
What was that? Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare. Need to find Nightingale.
The rider went into the lake, banished the dark presence. Taken still lurked in the woods. The dark place receded. The current pulled back those with darkness inside, into the lake. Nightingale was there, one of them. The dark presence, Jagger had taken him. The witch had stolen his heart. They sank beneath the waves. The dark place, wandering in the shadows, muttering to themselves. It's dark. I'm lost. Where am I? Who am I? I can't remember. It's cold. Premium cabins for rent in Bright Falls. Who said that? Can you hear me? I need help. Please. Stop this. What did I do? You must dig it out. Their shape shifted. Echoes of the writer's dreams. Fading in, fading out. The next story and the story after that. The writer was writing again.
Just continue going through the loop.
He's here. Nightingale.
trapped here. To escape. Danger.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal. Nightingale's badge.
Nightingale hunted saga. Burning everything beneath it.
What?
Run! Go.
Where am I going? I was pressing the wrong button there while I was sprinting. I'm actually glad it restarted because there's some shit here we can collect. This right here. Yep, that's what I was pressing, but it didn't do it. Seems like it's taking way more damage than last time. What the fuck?
No, no, no! No, no!
Okay, I have no idea what just happened there. I gotta take a piss though. Come here. Okay, Bobby. Well.
Nightingale hunted Saga.
Wow, they changed it.
Nightingale hunted Saga.
Run!
I have no fucking idea where I'm going. Dude, where the fuck am I supposed to go? What? Run. No, what? Yeah, I didn't dodge. Yeah. You're right, game. I didn't dodge. Yep, you're right. Oh, what? All the way from the beginning? I feel like I'm doing something wrong, like I'm looping around or something. Like I don't even know if it should be taking this long. There's nothing in there? Okay, then. Just kill me. No, just kill me. Yeah, cause I didn't fucking hit the part right there on the point. Oh, but that one hit. I wasn't even close. This part, I don't know. I guess no. They don't even give you like a map or it's like where like what? I feel like I'm back in the beginning. Okay, alright. I did it. Lawman. Defeat Nightingale. 17%.